Think all nations in Europe have their own countries? Think again. Here are the top 10 stateless nations you need to know about. These groups, with their rich histories and vibrant cultures, continue to strive for recognition and autonomy. Let's dive in, starting with the Basques. The Basques, nestled in the Western Pyrenees, straddle the border between France and Spain. Home to around 3 million people, they speak Euskara, a language with mysterious origins unlike any other in Europe. Their history is ancient and impressive. The Basques were among the earliest explorers and whalers, leveraging their strategic position on the Atlantic coast for maritime trade. The 20th century saw a significant struggle for autonomy, particularly in Spain. Under Franco's dictatorship, their language and culture were heavily suppressed. However, post-Franco, the Basque Country gained a degree of autonomy within Spain, fostering a revival of Euskara and cultural practices. Despite the autonomy, many Basques still aspire for full independence. The separatist group ETA, which pursued a violent campaign, declared a ceasefire in 2011. Since then, the movement has largely transitioned to peaceful political advocacy. Today, the Basque Country boasts a robust economy, celebrated for its culinary excellence and cultural vibrancy. Yet, the quest for full independence remains a significant issue for many Basques, highlighting their enduring identity and ongoing struggle for recognition. The Catalans. Next, we visit the Catalans in northeastern Spain. Catalonia is a region with a strong sense of cultural and political identity. Catalans speak Catalan, a distinct language from Spanish, and have a rich heritage. Despite periods of autonomy, Catalonia faced significant repression, especially under Franco's dictatorship. After his death, Catalonia regained a degree of autonomy and re-established its regional government. The push for Catalan independence has grown recently. In 2017, a controversial independence referendum led to a declaration of independence by the Catalan parliament. However, the Spanish government declared the referendum illegal and imposed direct rule on Catalonia. Despite these setbacks, the desire for independence remains strong among many Catalans. While Catalonia enjoys high autonomy, the tension with the Spanish government persists, leaving the question of independence unresolved. The Sami. The Sami, an indigenous people, reside in the Arctic areas of Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia. Known for their unique culture, language, and traditional livelihoods like reindeer herding, the Sami have lived in these northern regions for thousands of years. They have faced significant challenges in preserving their culture and gaining political recognition, often subjected to assimilation policies. In recent decades, efforts to protect Sami rights have increased. Norway, Sweden, and Finland have established Sami parliaments, providing political representation and control over issues affecting their communities. Additionally, there are ongoing efforts to revitalize Sami languages and cultural practices. However, the Sami still face numerous challenges, including land rights issues, environmental changes, and economic opportunities. Balancing modernization with preserving traditional ways of life remains a central concern for the Sami. The Scots. The Scots have a long history of seeking greater autonomy. Part of the United Kingdom, Scotland has a distinct cultural and political identity, with its legal system, education system, and traditions. The union between Scotland and England was formalized in 1707, creating the United Kingdom. Despite this union, Scotland has maintained a strong sense of national identity. The Scottish Renaissance in the 18th and 19th centuries was pivotal in reviving Scottish culture. The push for Scottish independence has gained traction in recent decades. The establishment of the Scottish Parliament in 1999 marked a significant step toward greater autonomy. The 2014 independence referendum saw Scots voting on whether to become an independent country. While the majority chose to remain in the UK, the issue of independence remains dynamic in Scotland. The Welsh. The Welsh, another nation within the United Kingdom, boast a rich cultural heritage and strong sense of identity. Known for its rugged landscapes, medieval castles, and the Welsh language, Wales has a history dating back to ancient times. Central to Welsh identity is Welsh, or Cymraeg. Despite a historical decline, there has been a significant revival in recent decades, with growing support for Welsh language education and media. Politically, Wales has its devolved government, the Senedd, established in 1999, with powers over health, education, and transportation. However, key issues like defense and foreign policy remain under UK control. While the movement for full independence is smaller compared to Scotland, There is a growing sense of Welsh nationalism and pride in the region's unique cultural heritage. The Corsicans, residing on the Mediterranean island of Corsica, have a distinct cultural identity. Known for its rugged mountains and stunning coastline, Corsica has a long history of foreign rule, including Genoese and French control. Officially annexed by France in 1768, the Corsican struggle for autonomy has persisted. The 20th century saw a surge in the Corsican nationalist movement, with demands for greater political and cultural recognition. The establishment of the Corsican Assembly in 1982 provided a degree of self-governance, and in 2018, Corsica gained further autonomy with the creation of the Collectivity of Corsica. Despite these advancements, the desire for full independence remains strong among many Corsicans. Their unique cultural identity, combined with economic and social challenges, continues to fuel the push for greater self-determination. The Bretons, residing in Brittany in northwest France, have a distinct cultural and linguistic identity. Known for their Celtic heritage, Brittany has a history of striving for autonomy and cultural preservation. The Breton language, closely related to Welsh and Cornish, has seen a decline, but efforts to revive it have been ongoing. Cultural festivals celebrating Breton music, dance, and traditions play a vital role in maintaining their unique identity. Politically, Brittany has sought greater autonomy within France. While there have been advancements in cultural recognition, political autonomy remains limited. The push for greater recognition of Breton identity continues to be significant in the region. The Flemish,